Hello, my friends, and this is Nick Newman with RPG Mastery, and it's pretty early, for me at least, because I work night shift, but I was up, and I thought I'd make a quick video, unedited video, about two things that can basically make your games, your role-playing games, tenfold better. And these are revolutionary things, at least to me, in my growth as a GM. And I'm still continuing to become better. But recently I've just established my first long-term campaign that I've GM'd. Because I've GM'd a lot of one-off sessions. And maybe some of you out there can relate to that kind of thing. But just going to get right into it here. The first thing you got to do is make sure that when you are designing a campaign, world building is fun, interesting, and all this stuff. But the most important thing you can have is a story that is alive and growing and changing. And it involves characters that have desires. Okay? So, to me, you're not so much building a world as much as you are creating a story. Okay? Now, it just so happens that 4 or 5 of the individuals in this story, you have no idea what they're going to do. But everyone else, you're the GM, everyone else should have, every NPC you create should have desires, goals, wants, and needs, right? So, you need to incorporate that into your plot. So I guess I kind of two things going on here, and one is you have to have NPCs with goals, right? So there's essentially two things. You've got an aligned plot that's ever changing and growing because of the people that are playing influencing it, and then two would be NPCs that have goals, needs, desires, and all this stuff. So, when I design a game, in the past, I used to sit down and I would world build. And I would think about everything. I would think about, what city is here on the map? What city is here? What is this and this and this? More important than that is, and a lot of people don't like this, but more important than that, to bring a story to life, you need politics. You need groups of people doing things that other groups of people do not like. And when you incorporate that into a game, it breathes life into it. Now, if you have towns that are populated with people that are basically brainless, going through, they're just peasants, they're just this and that, or they're kings and, they want power and all this stuff. No. You need NPCs, cities, towns, groups, governments that have laws, desires, things that they see as ideal that conflict with other things. And when you sit down to design a campaign, if you really want it to stay, you want it to stick together and be coherent and last a long time, you kind of need to think of the end game. You need to think of the boss that you've designed. Why is he evil? She evil? What is the big bad guy's desire, and how is he or she influencing the world that you've established? Are they leading a rebellion that's going to oppose the good in people? Is it going to chain people up, enslave people? Is it going to bring them down? Is the bad guy somebody who thinks what they're doing is just? And every NPC along the way, everyone you put, what is their viewpoint on the situation that's going on? You also don't want to give too much information. So, hey, I'll give you a 3. Here's a bonus one. Once you've established your plot, once you've established the major groups in your story, and your PCs will come up, they'll create an idea of their own that they're going to fight for and challenge and try and change your world. And it adds more life to it. Basically, the third point, as I was saying, is you do not want to give too much information. Once you've established your main plot, once all these elements are in place, the chess pieces are on the map, you do not want to give out secrets. Basically, you want to give pieces of information, and you want to make sure the pieces of information you give tie in personally with your characters. Give all the players secret pieces of information that, if they'd only work together, create a grand puzzle that you've designed. Understanding what's going on. You want people to hide their motives. That's what happens in real life. People are always hiding their motives. People always have schemes and dreams and all kinds of stuff that they don't want influenced by other people. Now, if all these pieces add up to the ultimate goal of the big bad guy, or maybe it's a story of origin, or maybe it's secrets to power that the players can gain, you want to give them pieces of it, not hand it to them. You hand them power, you hand them knowledge, you hand them information. They don't appreciate it. It's only when they stumble in on it, when they put the pieces together, that takes a game from mundane, oh, every Friday tabletop, let's get together, to outside of Fridays, people are texting, people are talking on the side, people are like in character, plotting, trying to decide things. And that brings life to it. Because to me, every time I find out somebody's talking about the game outside of the game, to me, the game is alive. Because people are thinking about it. They're keeping it alive through collective thought. And so, basically, to recap, you want a line plot. So you want to come up with a plot that's linear, but flexible. Because you have to respond to what the players do. Then you have to have NPCs with goals that are capable of changing and capable of thinking. And then finally, once you have these things established, never give too much information, ever. I know a guy that I work at a nursing home. He was a really, really popular author. And I'm not going to disclose his information or anything, but I asked him what the secret was to writing a good mystery novel. And he told me, and this is kind of valuable gold information to me, because I was asking from a GM standpoint, and you know what I mean? But he told me basically, he told me, know when to shut up. That's basically what you got to do. If you keep things a secret, you want mystery, you want all this stuff, because real life is mysterious. And you want people to kind of piece stuff together, and you want them to do it together, which makes a living game. So this is Nick with RPG Mastery. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. If you like these style of videos, just tell me. Tell me any more information that you think I missed or anything like that. And thank you so much for watching RPG Mastery. This is Nick Newman. Remember to stay calm and roll 20.